Most closures come with explanations, budget cuts, safety issues, renovations. But some places don't close with press conferences. They close overnight. No warning, no details, just locked doors and silence. Tonight, we open 5 more cases, 5 more places that were permanently shut down after one incident. And in every case, whatever happened was bad enough that reopening was never an option. Number 1. The mountain road that disappeared from maps in Colorado. There used to be a narrow mountain road connecting to small towns. It was rarely used at night. Steep turns, no guardrails. In the winter of 2004, a snowplow driver reported something strange. At 2:40 a.m., while clearing the road, he saw headlights coming toward him from the opposite direction. But that section of road was closed for construction beyond a certain point. No vehicles should have been there. He pulled aside to let the car pass, but as it approached, he realized something wasn't right. The headlights were too high, too wide, and there was no engine sound. The vehicle passed him slowly, completely silent. Its windows were black, no driver visible, no license plate, just smooth metal reflecting the snow. When he checked his mirrors, the road behind him was empty, no tire tracks. By morning, that section of road was barricaded. Within weeks, it was removed from official maps. Satellite images now show trees where asphalt once was. Locals still say you can find the entrance if you know where to look, but they also say you shouldn't drive it after dark. Number 2. The university lab that lost power for 9 minutes. In 2015, a research lab at a private university in California shut down permanently. The building still stands, but the lab space inside has been stripped. No equipment, no signage. The official report mentions an electrical systems failure, but internal emails leaked months later revealed something else. At 1:09 a.m., the lab lost power for exactly 9 minutes. Backup generators failed. Emergency lighting failed. Security cameras failed. When power returned, 3 researchers were found sitting on the floor, in a circle, facing inward. Unresponsive, not unconscious, just staring. When questioned later, all 3 described the same experience. They said during the blackout, someone joined them in the room. A 4th presence, standing just outside their circle. They said they couldn't see it clearly, but they felt it breathing, slowly, and they all heard the same sentence whispered in the dark. You turned something on. The experiment they were running that night was classified. The lab never reopened. Number 3. The mall escalator that was shut down. Midday. In 2001, a busy shopping mall in the Midwest shut down one of its main escalators permanently. Middle of the afternoon, full crowd. The escalator suddenly stopped. Not violently, just paused. People standing on it reported feeling a vibration under their feet, like a pulse. Then several shoppers claimed they heard a voice, not through speakers, not an announcement, but directly behind them, saying, "Don't go down." Security footage shows something unsettling for 14 seconds. Everyone on the escalator froze, completely still, not moving, not speaking. Then, as if nothing happened, they resumed walking. Most people later said they didn't remember anything unusual, but one teenager insisted she saw a hand reach through the metal panel beside the escalator steps. Thin, pale, too long. The escalator was removed within days. The space remains empty, just a blank wall where it used to be. Number 4. The forest trail that rangers blocked overnight. In Washington state, a popular hiking trail was permanently closed in 1998. No forest fire, no landslide, no animal attack, just a simple wooden sign. Trail closed until further notice. That notice has lasted nearly 30 years. The closure followed a single 911 call. A group of hikers reported hearing someone calling for help off trail. A woman's voice, crying, saying, "I'm over here." They followed the voice. It moved further into the trees, always just out of sight. Then all 3 hikers later said the voice split into multiple voices, calling from different directions. At the same time, they ran back to the main path. When rangers investigated, they found no footprints besides the hikers. But deeper in the forest, they found something else, a clearing. And in the center, a perfectly circular patch of ground. No grass, no leaves, no insects, just bare soil. The trail was sealed the next morning. Locals say if you stand near the old trailhead at night, you can still hear someone calling your name from deeper inside. Number 5. The office conference room that no one books anymore. In 2018, a corporate office building in Boston quietly removed Conference Room 6B from its scheduling system. Employees were told it was under renovation, but the door was never repaired. It was simply locked. The reason? a late-night meeting between four executives. According to internal reports, the meeting lasted 42 minutes. At 11:18 p.m., building security heard a loud noise from inside the room, like a chair scraping violently across the floor. They knocked. No answer. When they unlocked the door, the room was empty. The table flipped over, chairs scattered, but no sign of the four executives. Security footage shows them entering the room earlier that night, but it never shows them leaving. Police were called. Missing persons reports filed. To this day, there is no official explanation. Conference room 6B still exists, behind a locked door, and employees say sometimes, late at night, they hear chairs moving inside, even though no one has access. Some places close because of accidents, some close because of lawsuits, and some close because whatever happened inside can't be explained. A road that vanished, a lab that heard breathing in the dark, a forest that called people by name, a conference room where people walked in, but never walked out. The pattern is always the same. One incident, immediate closure, permanent silence. So if you ever see a place that looks untouched, but no one goes inside anymore, don't assume it's abandoned. It might be sealed, and sometimes the doors aren't locked to keep you out. They're locked to keep whatever happened there from happening again. This has been another entry in the Dark World Diary, and somewhere tonight, another door just closed for the last time.